It's Week 14 of the NFL, and we'll see the Steelers' rangy cornerback. Nothing unlucky about this. He's got 13 picks this season. It's the Steelers and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers defense out to go to work here. Sensational a week ago in the victory. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Jackson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Jackson now. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. And they're playing with a lead here in this first quarter as this drive gets underway. Jackson running again. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards.
The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. They'll have to defend the short field here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are.
The Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to... They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. The Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. They've had the upper hand so far this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. After the interception, here's Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back.
The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. They forced the INT on that previous drive, and what a season their veteran stalwart is having. He has been a ball hawker ever since he joined this franchise, and he'll search for more as this next drive gets started.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Now Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. The Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Jackson looking to throw on third.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago, so this offense backed up down by their own goal line to start this possession. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
The Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. They'll have field position working in their favor as this ball backed up inside the 5-yard line as this drive begins 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Up the middle, here's Edwards.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
And this offense on third down today, can you believe it? 0 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line.
And now hang on here. Looks like we have an injured player. Is it? The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Look at
and a loose football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
They'll go option to the short side.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
And this one is incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to... So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the...